Morning, everyone. Basically, I just wanted to do like a little bit of an updated video. This is like something a little bit different now. So, like about a week and a half ago, my partner wanted to order me something off of an application called Spock. So with Spock, it's like a car boot sale app. Like you can have a little look on like the marketplace and obviously see what people have got that they're selling. And some of it's new, some of it's obviously second hand and whatever. But my missus got myself like a really nice couple of pairs of like brand new Nike trainers in the box, some Air Maxes, and they're beautiful. They're literally they've never ever been worn. They're really nice, and obviously like a smock like vaping device. So what it was is that she got a great deal on it, and this woman that's obviously sold it to her, she's a really nice woman, and what happened was is she didn't really know how to send it. So my missus explained that there are different companies out there that will help. So if you wanted to send your item across, then you can get yourself like a company, either like DPD or DHL or even Hermes now. With Hermes, they're experiencing a lot of problems, and we didn't really know about this. But my missus said, "Yeah, you should use Hermes." Okay, so Hermes will be able to come pick it up from your door. You don't even have to leave your house, and you can just make sure that the parcel's all wrapped up all nice, and then like it's not gonna get damaged or whatever. And what happened was is basically they picked it up over about a week and a half ago. It should have only taken 2 to 3 days to come here. Okay, so this woman, she only lives about 15 miles away, so it's not really like literally in another country or anything like that. So what happened was is that it got to about a week, and then I said to my partner, look, I think they're sort of like taking the mickey a little bit now with this delivery. So my partner said, "Do you know what? I think you're right. I'm gonna have to contact them." So she said that she can't see a contact number. It was obviously available, so I managed to find one online, and she phoned it up, and it was a really long wait to get through. But finally, eventually, she got through to someone. And then what happened was is she got explained to that I'm ever so sorry, but your parcel, we can't find it. So my missus said, "Well, how can you not find the parcel? I mean, it's not like it was a very small package. It was quite a large package itself. So it's not like it could fall down the seat of your van. Like obviously, like it just needs to be found because like I've paid a lot of money for this, and the woman who sent it, she's just going to be seriously upset because obviously she's going to be missing out. So what happened was is that my partner had to speak to this person and said, "Look, I really want my parcel. I'm not interested in obviously like the money back at all, whatever. Yeah, I just want my package. So obviously it needs to be found." So it's got to a couple of days later now, and then like as my partner phoned up Hermes again and said that I don't really know what the next step is because I just want my items because it's coming up to Christmas. Obviously, I want my items for my bloke, and obviously like I just want the items for even a pair of trainers was for our son. And what happened was is that yeah, she phoned up homies again, and like they just completely like messed her around and whatever. And then they said, all right, what you need to do is contact the sender who obviously sent you the package or the items. So we did. We contacted them, and we obviously like we felt really bad about it because we've been waiting for ages. This thing is just not turning up at all whatsoever, and we was thinking, what's going on? How can you just lose this thing? It's not like it's a small thing, as we said. So what happened was is this woman, obviously she's really sweet and obviously really old, but she understood and she said, all right, so what steps do I have to take? So we said that we spoke to Hermes, and then obviously like we had to sort of like ask them, yeah, to ask you now to see if you can either like like obviously get compensation as a refund to you, and obviously we need to get compensated as well. So what happened was is this woman, she phoned up Hermes, she went mad, and I'm talking absolutely mad and crazy. And it was funny how, yeah, the second that she mentioned about, right, that's it, I'm really upset. I need compensation, yeah, and obviously I'm gonna have to have compensation for the people that I've sent my items to as well. So obviously they've paid me money into my bank. Now you're gonna have to compensate both of us. Oh, how they found that parcel, because something that just miraculously disappeared in the company, and it wasn't even on our end of where Hermes is. It was actually on her end of where obviously the Hermes company was. It's like a bit strange how like this whole massive big parcel we got lost. Okay, lost, but I know exactly what's happened. Yeah, someone in that company has put that parcel to the side, thinking that it could be stolen. Okay, so they're going to try and steal the goods with inside it, put it to the side, and then think, oh yeah, I've got an extra present for Christmas. Well, no, because what happened was is when we mentioned about being compensated, right? The compensation and everything, yeah, and then the manager from Hermes itself over their end, yeah, has gone absolutely crazy. Has miraculously found this parcel all of a sudden out of the blue. And now they've said that, oh, I'm ever so sorry. They phoned up the woman and said, yes, we have managed to locate the parcel. I'm ever so sorry about the backlog of like stuff. Obviously, we've had Black Friday and we've been very busy. No, that is an excuse, okay? Basically, there's a lot of threads on the internet. You can have a little look on the internet, yeah? Hermes are lying to people, okay? So this tracking place, it even says that it's tracked, okay? So it has to be tracked and obviously like signed for to be received, yeah? Don't believe that. It's rubbish. They're talking about the backlog of Black Friday sales and whatever. No, it's rubbish. Yeah, Hermes have to adhere to their rules and procedures. Yeah, that if it's going to be 3 to 5 days delivery, yeah, that's fine. But something that's a week and a half, and then they say that about how they've lost it. But yet it's funny how the second that you mention compensation, or how they find it. All right. So this is just a little quick brief of what's happening now. Okay, so now this woman phoned up my partner yesterday as we was out shopping, and then she said, "I'm ever so sorry, but like just to tell you that they've managed to find the parcel now, and they've apologised to me because I mentioned about compensation. They were sort of a bit worried now, and the manager's gone out into the warehouse. They've found the actual parcel, what it was that I sent to you. Okay, and now it's going to be on its way to you within the next 24 to 48 hours. But if it was me personally, yeah, me personally, if I'd have known that I would have messed someone around as a company, yeah, me personally, I would have gone up to the person that tried to steal it, yeah, I would have seen on the CCTV that that person who's lost it, yeah, I would take out money from the bank, yeah, this is what I would do personally. No one obviously has to do, but I'm just saying, if it was me personally, I would take out money from the bank. I would not just give them their parcel. I would drive it there myself in my van or my car. I would personally deliver that to them myself. And then what I'll do is I'll take money out from the bank and I'll compensate that person and obviously the other person as well. And that person that obviously like tried to steal my stuff or steal that person's stuff, I would take that from their wages and I'll give them a serious warning about it as well, because I'm not being funny or nothing, yeah, but I know it's coming up to Christmas, yeah. Companies are very busy. I used to work for companies as well, like a little while ago, and I know exactly what the Christmas rush is like when you got to wrap up stuff and get it out the door as quick as possible. But stuff does not go missing, especially if it's like a massive box. I mean, I'm talking 3 boxes of trainers, yeah, size 10 trainers, yeah, and a smoking device as well, yeah, like a vaping device. So I'm not being funny or nothing here. Look, I know that things obviously happen, but it is Christmas, and I know that things are going to be busy. But the second that you start mentioning about compensation, that's when the company starts worrying because they do not want to pay out. That's the thing. All right. So yeah, this is just a little quick brief video that I wanted to bring out and obviously just bring to your attention, because if you have ordered something from Hermes, right, my Hermes, right, or DPD or DHL or even Royal Mail or anything like that, and you're a little bit worried about where your item is, yeah, phone them up and then ask. Obviously, like even with the Hermes application, yeah, or the website, it even tells you on a little tiny list where your item is, obviously where it's been left, and obviously like where it's tracked, because it's tracked. Okay, but literally how it was so extraordinary that even when my partner, she checked on her phone and it just says has not departed yet, has not departed yet for over a week and a half. Oh, come on, yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, something that like even look, we as a couple, yeah, we used to sell things on eBay. Yeah, we used to, yeah, a little while ago. And we used to use Hermes all the time, yeah, to send stuff, and then literally it got there in a few days, yeah. It's reliable. It was reliable, but not anymore, yeah. So I'm just spreading this as awareness. I want people to share this video as much as possible, yeah, because we need to get this seen to like for loads of other people. So anyone that's either sending stuff from Hermes, yeah, or obviously receiving it from Hermes, check your updates on where your item actually is. Even if you've sent it to someone, you also get a little blue slip with the tracking number on it as well, yeah. So what I would normally do is every time that me and my partner was selling stuff, yeah, I'd take a picture of that tracking like slip and then I'll send it to the customer as well. So that means that obviously like they'll be able to track it as well as we can as well. And you know what? If it went wrong, we'd definitely be able to compensate that people, because we're not people that's going to rip people off. That's not what we do, yeah. But every single time in the past, every time we sold something, yeah, we always made sure that that person received it all in good like quality as well. Or I always used to make sure I used to use like a lot of protection, like a lot of wrapping and whatever, just to make sure it don't get damaged. And the item was always fresh, it always looked nice. It actually looked brand new every time that they got it. They was very happy. All right. So seriously, Royal Mail, Hermes, like DPD, DHL, any places like that that you're sending or receiving, always check your information, yeah, and do your research into these things as well. Like for instance, my homies, yeah, go onto threads, start reading about them, because all it seems to be at the moment is excuses upon excuses upon excuses, and they're trying to blame it on things like Black Friday. But like I said, yeah, look, I've worked for companies before in the past, yeah. We've had busy Christmas rushes, yeah. They used to ask you to work overtime, count. You'd be working like 12 to 15 hours, yeah, a day, yeah, coming up to Christmas. I know exactly what it's like, so I'm not prepared to listen to any excuse or rubbishness or whatever, yeah. But apparently today is the day that this parcel is going to come, so we will see. But another thing, yeah, look, say for instance, if you're getting very frustrated and very wound up, yeah, this is another thing. Don't put up an attitude, yeah, towards the person that's bringing it to your door. It's not their fault. It's not, yeah. And don't phone up the company and start shouting and screaming at the person down the phone, because it's not their fault either. That's like, for instance, if you order a cab, yeah, and you're phoning up the operator and having a go with the operator. The operator is not the one driving the car, yeah, to be honest. So it's not their fault, yeah. A lot of people, they sort of like actually get very stressed out over this as well, but I'm just being very honest, yeah. Don't get yourself stressed out and start shouting down the phone and obviously screaming and whatever, because it's not going to get you nowhere. They're just going to hang up. Yeah, because imagine if that was you on the other end of the phone, you wouldn't want that sort of harassment either. So just be nice, be kind, and I know it is very, very annoying, yeah, and very stressful sometimes, but literally just think about it. Seriously, just think about it, and then have another think, and then just relax yourself, and then just talk to them very calmly, because shouting and screaming, it just don't get you nowhere, okay? But like I said, yeah, a little tip or advice is, if you're actually wondering where your item is, all you need to do, right, because if it's tracked, just say, look, I want my item, yeah, and if it's not going to be received here within the next few days, and then you're telling me that there's no location of it, even though it's your company and it's tracked, that's not good enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be seeking the next step, which is compensation, okay? And you're entitled to that. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I want everyone to share this video as much as possible, yeah. Remember to like, yeah, and comment down below exactly like what problems that you've either faced, or if you wanted like a few thread websites, like give me a shout. I'll put them down in like in the video description if you really want me to, okay? But remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, yeah, whatever you do. But I want everyone to have a lovely day, yeah, and look forward to your Christmas. Hope everyone has a great Christmas, all right? And thanks for watching this video. Take care.